So at 2:55 sharp, only 56 students were there in the class. 55, 56, including me, 56. So suppose, and now there are 121. So 60 odd students joined between 2:56 and 3:02. तो 5-7 मिनट में और 70-80 लोग 60-70 लोग ज्वाइन हो गए. It's okay if it happens over here, but let me tell you, if this would have been the boardroom of Mahindra and Mahindra Limited, okay, and I've seen this live, then Mr. Anand Mahindra would have given you a dirty look, like looking at his watch like this, and he'll just look at you. No word spoken. He'll just look at you. He'll look at his watch, and then the message is loud and clear that come in time. Okay. There were cases where I have seen if you reach late. One Mr. Prakash Chauhan from Parle Agro, this is the CMD of Parle Agro, told once that, is this your company? When I call the meeting at 9, you have to be in at 9. This is not your dash 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 company. Okay. So to avoid that, please inculcate the habit of reaching before time wherever you want to. ऑफिस में मीटिंग के लिए जाना है, फ्रेंड्स को मिलने जाना है, गर्लफ्रेंड बॉयफ्रेंड को मिलने जाना है, कॉलेज का लेक्चर के लिए जाना है, wherever whichever place you want to go, please ensure that you work back your timing. Say for example, if you want to reach at 3, assume that you have to reach there at 2:50 and work back your schedule and start from your place accordingly. Okay, because time is money, friends. Time is money. हर हालत में आपको टाइमिंग में ही रहना है. यू हैव टू मेंटेन द टाइमलाइंस. अगर जो रिपोर्ट आपको शाम को आज 5 बजे भेजनी है, यू हैव टू सेंड इट एट 5 o'clock. देयर इज नो चॉइस. Okay, I was with Zydus Nycomed and we had to report to our German parent company within timelines, and the timeline was 4 p.m. 4 p.m. but unfortunately German time. That means in India it was 8:30 at night. 8:30 नाइट तक बैठ के हमको वो भेजना पड़ता था. अगर वो नहीं आएगा, इफ दे डोंट रिसीव दैट रिपोर्ट बाय देन फॉर वॉट एवर रीजन, नेटवर्क इशू, इंटरनेट इशू, अगर बॉम्ब ब्लास्ट भी हो जाता था नवी मुंबई में, ऑफिस वाज इन नवी मुंबई, तो भी दैट रिपोर्ट हैज टू रीच देयर बाय 8:30 इंडिया टाइम, दैट इज 4 p.m. जर्मन टाइम. नहीं तो वो there was a map, world map, and on that world map they had various work locations pointed out with lights. तो वहां पे वर्ल्ड मैप पे जाइडस के या अदर नाइकोमेड के इंडिया के वहां रेड लाइट आती थी, एंड दैट रेड लाइट मींस somebody will lose his or her job. वो क्या होता था? Then German head will call India head, India head will call the departmental head, and then rest is history, as they say. So please follow timelines. Okay. In last lecture, in last session, we saw what sort of questions are asked, and you need to frame your objective. Tell me something about yourself. What are your strengths and weaknesses? Okay, वो सब हमने बहुत देखा, but एक question हम लोग miss कर गए, and purposely मैंने miss किया. Unlike our lecture where I purposely make mistakes, no, this was genuine mistake which I did. Okay, and that question was, why should I hire you? Or why you want to join our company only? Why you want to join our company is very simple, sir. कुछ मिल नहीं रहा है, पूरी दुनिया का सत्यानाश हो चुका है, जो आया वो ले लिया करके आपके यहाँ के बैठा हूँ. That is the real answer that you will have in your mind, but you will not say that. You will not say that. सर झूठ बोलने का, yes, झूठ बोलने का. सर झूठ बोलने के लिए सिखा रहे हो, हाँ झूठ बोलने के लिए सिखा रहे हो. So you have to say that. Suppose if you go for a particular company, let's say that company is TCS, suppose. Okay, for namesake, I mean nothing against TCS or nothing against any company. Just for an example, let's consider TCS. So TCS will ask you, Rajan, why you want to join TCS? What will be your answer? Come on, tell me. You tell me your answer, then I'll tell you my answer. Or say Ishan. Ishan Banavli. Bolo, chalo. कौन बोलेगा? Rajan, you want to try? Anyone? Aditi? Why you want to join TCS? I'm asking you. I'm interviewing you. Chalo. Anyone else? Anyone else would like to try? Please raise your hand and join in. No problem. But you'll have to come on camera. Camera का सेवा नहीं चलने वाला. Anyone? Bhavisha, Ishani, Avantika, Rucha, Bhavya. Where is Jayashri? Jayashri is not seen. Shreyas, तू बोलेगा? Why you want to hire? अरे बोल रहे बिंदास. नहीं रॉन्ग तो रॉन्ग. सर सब स्ट्रीम वाले हैं यहाँ पे, होने दो ना, सब अपने ही एज के. नो प्रॉब्लम. Why you want to join TCS? That is my company. Yeah, anyone? See, this is the basic question and we do not have answer for this. The honest answer would be, sir, you came first, so we are here. Mansi ma'am told us we are over here. That's the reason. अगर आप दूसरे आते हो, तुम्हारे पहले विप्रो होता, तो I would have gone for Wipro. Honesty is very good, but then.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I would like to say that I would add more value to the company, and that is the reason I would like to join.
No, that's the answer to the question. Why I should hire you? Why you want to join my company? Why TCS? Why not Infosys? Why not Wipro? Why not HCL Tech? Why TCS?
How about TCS is one of the best
Yeah.
companies. TCS is one of the best companies, and I would get to learn from the best.
Yeah, that's interesting answer, Bhavya. What you can do is you can tell that, sir, I'm just a graduate with virtually no experience. I have got good academic record, but what I lack in is the practical exposure. And starting my career with a company, a Tata Group company like TCS, it will really give me a good exposure and I'll learn quite a few things. And with the kind of what do you say, the kind of ability I feel I have, I'll be able to add value to the company, and in that process I'll learn a few things. ये superficial question है, इसका आंसर भी superficial ही देने का. Superficial questions are to be what. See, the question itself is null and void. The interviewer also knows that they are the first one to come in, but then you have to do research about that particular company. With TCS, it's okay. I want to be with Tatas. I mean, it was my dream to work for Tatas. If it is Asian Paint, you may say that, yeah, it's the number one company in paint industry. Okay. And many of our colleagues have joined this company. Our seniors have joined this company and they are very happy with it. So even we would like to start our career with your company. As a beginner, you can say that. But if the company's name is not heard, if the company is relatively new, then how you will tackle this question? Say, for example, the company is, say, Happiest Mind, a smaller company. Now Shreyas बोलेगा, sir, Happiest Mind को छोटा नहीं बोलने का. आपने हमारे लेक्चर में ही उनके शेयर बेच के प्रॉफिट कमाया था, राइट? ऐसे नहीं बोलने का.
Yes, sir. May I answer?
कौन है? अच्छा, नीरज. हाँ बोल भाई. हाँ बोल. If it is Happiest Mind, a smaller group as compared to TCS and Infosys, how you will respond? And in short,
Yes.
point.
Yes, sir. So I think my skill sets match the company's requirement, and I think I can contribute well to the growth of the company, and as well as it will help me grow as well. So I think I'm a perfect fit for the company.
No, but Neeraj, this all every person says. How different you are from Bhavya, Chanda, Avantika, Shreyas, Aditi, Bhavisha, Ishan, Saili. How different you are from them. They all have said this. But why should I hire you? But my question was not that, Neeraj. My question was, if you are joining a smaller company like Happiest Mind. See, a big company like TCS, it's very simple. You can always say that it's Tata's, bas, naam hi kafi hai. If it is Infosys, it's Narayan Murthy's company, naam hi kafi hai. Asian Paint, it's Asian Paint. HUL, it's HUL. Colgate, it's Colgate. L&T, Regesa's first job, so we want to join. The point is not that. Point is, what if the company is a small company? What if
So
it's mine?
it's a small company, so I think the challenges and challenges that I'll be facing here would be more comparatively to the big firms, and here my growth and experience would be much better, and I think that it will help me grow a lot professionally as well as personally.
Lovely, Neeraj. You almost nailed it. You almost nailed it. थोड़ा improvise करता हूँ मैं. This answer I gave when I joined my second company in industry, Selectron India Private Limited, a small time chore company. Okay. And before that, I was in L&T. So from L&T, I was coming to Selectron. And those guys were shocked कि कोई L&T छोड़ के यहाँ आ भी सकता है पागल करके. So during interview, they asked me that Mr. Rege, you are part of L&T, such a big group, stable company. Why you want to come into a smaller company? L&T was 10-15,000 crore group companies back then in 1998, and this electronics was 500-600 crore company. वो भी आधा turnover झोल दो लोग का. Okay, so in that case, why you want to come into this company? So I said, yes, sir, I'm part of Larsen and Toubro, a big group, but over there, I'm part of many. I'm a cost accountant by profession. There are hundreds of chartered and cost accountants sitting doing a small job. In last 3 years, what job I have done is same and repetitive in nature. So my job has become monotonous. So I want to learn new things. And if you want to learn new things, different things, you need to come into a smaller organization. Because in smaller organization, I'll get to handle too many things. There in L&T, I was just handling overhead costing. जो operating costing का एक part था उसका, that is overhead costing. And I was handling debit credit notes and budget folder. I did the same job for 3 years and debit credit notes. But now after coming into smaller group, I'll be able to handle treasury. I'll be able to handle banking. I'll be able to handle costing, management accounting, financial reporting, inventory valuation, foreign company transactions. Okay. So that will shape me up as a better professional than if I would stay back in L&T. L&T, if I stay back, in another 2 years time, I will be good for nothing because I'll be doing the same job and I'll not know how to do other jobs. Similarly, you can give answers. That if I'm coming in Happiest Mind, yes, sir, I also had the option of joining TCS, but I did not join that because in TCS, I would have been one out of many. I want to learn new things. I want to have new challenges. I want to do different assignments. That is possible if I come into a smaller group. In smaller group, you get more responsibility. In bigger companies, you're one out of many. So the responsibility put on your head is smaller. So this is the way you should answer. This answer will depend upon the company. Yeah? Company to company वो vary करेगा. Asian Paint में जाओगे तो ये answer नहीं देना है आपको. In Asian Paint, Bhavya, in Asian Paint your answer will be different. In TCS your answer will be different. In Wipro your answer could be different. So you have to study each company's profile and then you have to prepare yourself. One size fits all नहीं चलने वाला वहाँ पे. It's not going to work out. I remember that. I remember that, Chanda. Thanks for reminding me. Okay. So this is the way you should answer. Why should I hire you, sir? I'm a fresher. I'm looking out for experience. I've got good academics record. I've participated in this committee works. I've participated in Kurukshetra, handled accounts over there, handled teams over there. I was part of finance club. I was part of Finaco. जो भी है पूरा उनको बता दो. And based on this, I feel that I'll be able to add value to the company. So that's the reason I feel you should hire me. ऐसे कुछ नहीं होता है. आपने कुछ अच्छा जवाब दिया तो आपको हायर करने वाला है और आपने बुरा जवाब दिया तो आपको हायर नहीं करने वाला है. ऐसा नहीं होने वाला. Let me tell you one instance or one point which one international HR speaker had told me. I had told this in some of the lectures. I don't know where I had told this. मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा है कहाँ बोला था. SY में बोला था या TY में बोला था. When you go for an interview, I told you about attire and all that. Again, what I'm wearing just now, you should not be wearing it for interview. Please remember, you should not be. मैं जानबूझ के ऐसे weird clothes डाल रहा हूँ so that you know what not to wear. एक दिन मैं अच्छे तरह से पूरा सज धज के आऊंगा जो अटायर में आपको इंटरव्यू में जाना चाहिए, मेल बॉयज के लिए. ओके, तो पर्पसली आई एम वेयरिंग दिस जस्ट टू शो यू व्हाट नॉट टू वेयर. यू नो, स्नेक इज पॉइजनस. सो आपको ऐसे ही समझाना पड़ता है. This was told to me by one HR professional who is the head HR of one of the world's largest liquor manufacturing company. लिकर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग बोला तो श्रेयस हंसने लगा. श्रेयस प्लीज अभी नहीं. ओके. सो उसने हमको बताया था, मुझे और वी सम ऑफ माय फेलो प्रोफेशनल फ्रेंड्स वी मेट हिम वंस, सो ही वाज टेलिंग अस कि आप, so I was just asking him कि I want to convey to my students that what they should do during interview and all that. So ऐसे कुछ नहीं होता है. When you're sitting in the lobby, I told you must reach there half an hour prior to the meeting, half an hour 45 minutes. और वहां से उठ के आप ऊपर जाते हो, saying that Mr. Rege who is going to interview you, he is sitting on fourth floor. वहां पे fourth floor में उनका cabin है, वहां जाओ, आप वहां पे corridor में गए, वहां पे chair पे बैठ गए for some time, and then someone will call you. Yeah, you can go in. You have to just knock twice and enter the classroom or enter the conference room. Invariably, you will realize that the functional head, that is finance head and say HR head, both are sitting. They'll see you sitting over there in the corridor or in the lobby. And from that lobby, when you're walking towards that conference room, the way you walk, the way you carry yourself, the way you display confidence while walking from that particular chair to this particular conference room, at least 50% of the cases that decides whether you're going to get the job or not. Seriously, मुझे भी initially believe नहीं हुआ, मतलब क्या फेंक रहे हो यार, मतलब नहीं, seriously. When from HR point of view, when we look at the body language of the person, हमको अंदर से एक बेल बज जाती है, हाँ यही है वो. Okay, then that person gets rejected if he's too bad with respect to knowledge. अभी functional head उसको पूरा खत्म कर सकता है कि यार ये लड़के को कुछ knowledge नहीं है, इसको हटा दो. But from HR point of view, that walk from that particular place where you're sitting to the conference room, and the way you enter, the way you carry yourself, the way you conduct yourself, that decides whether you're going to get the job or no from the HR perspective. Finance head or IT head or BMM head or media head, depending on the stream or the company in which you're going for an interview, there you will realize that the functional head will ask you 100 different questions and he may reject you based on your performance. But from HR perspective, that particular thing matters, the confidence that you carry. That's the reason I told you. जब कभी आप लॉबी में बैठे हो, वो ऐसे भगवान को प्रे करना, है ना, कभी कभी ऐसे ये करना, फिंगर्स क्रॉस करना, है ना, it tells the opposite person that you are nervous. Even if you're nervous, don't show it on your face. Keep your mind blank. Keep your mind blank. Don't start thinking, अरे ये पूछा तो ये बोलना है, अरे ये पूछा तो ये सर ने ये बोला था, ये बोलना है, वो पूछा. ऐसे मत करो. Let it come out naturally. Let it come out naturally. Okay. Another thing is no political discussions in the interview room. Okay. कोई मेरे जैसा पागल रहेगा ना, आपको ये क्वेश्चन पूछेगा. Okay, Aditi, tell me, what do you think how Mr. Modi has handled COVID situation in our country? क्या जवाब दोगे? Your answer should be general answer. Beat the drum from both the sides. दोनों तरीके से, दोनों साइड से ढोल बजाना है. Okay. If you say that Mr. Modi has done exceedingly well, fantastic, उसके जैसा कोई नहीं, वगैरह वगैरह वगैरह, आप बोल गए, fine. What if the opposite person is a Congress supporter? You may have your own political opinion. I have nothing against them. I will not even ask you whom do you support and all that. It's all personal. But in the interview room, how does it matter whether Mr. Modi has handled COVID situation well or he has spoiled it? How does it matter if you are joining in finance department or in IT department or in media department or in bank or insurance company or in Motilal Oswal or with any share transfer agent? How does that matter? Okay, I support Modi, so, or I don't support Modi, so ये सब चीज में आने का ही नहीं है. So your answer can be how Mr. Modi has handled COVID situation. You can say that, yeah, considering the kind of population we have, I guess he has handled it well. Because considering the death rate and percentage to total population of India, I feel that as compared to many developed countries like US, Italy, and Spain, our situation is much better. I'm sure he must have handled it well. Yeah, but then okay, things could have been improved. There were some instances, but then things could have been much better. But yeah, uh, this is something which happened for the first time in last 100 years, so nobody knew how to react. So considering all that, it was reasonably handled. Matter over. कोई और शैतान रहेगा और पूछेगा. Today is Maharashtra Bandh. The ruling party has called for Bandh. What is your view? What they should do? Please don't give
So,
answer to the question. Yeah.
here, could you give like diplomatic answer that the farmer issue has been going from quite some time, so maybe
No, Divya,
people
your voice
may
is not clear. Could you be bit clearer? Your voice is not clear with Divya.
am I audible now?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, for Maharashtra, could you try to balance the situation by saying that the farmers issue has been going from quite some time now, and there hasn't been any permanent solution. So, farmers in many parts of the country have decided to take a stand, come to a common consensus. So, maybe according to that, some political support could be valid.
Okay, I'll answer this.
Just to solve the problem.
My
Yes, sir. We could give
Yeah, yeah.
that
My
kind of
question
answer.
to
Just to
you is
solve the problem, there has to be some political consensus between the
yes,
opposition
yes, yes.
and the ruling. Previously,
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
wasn't
Divya,
that
I
way.
understood what you're trying to say. Divya, I understood what you're trying to say. Now hear me out. Whether the political establishments in our country, whether central government or state government or Mumbai Municipal Corporation, they would have handled a particular issue in a particular matter. They should handle or they should have handled the farmers issue or the loan waiver issue or any other issue of political nature. There are multiple ways of handling. If I do something, somebody will feel what I'm doing is right, somebody will feel what I'm doing is wrong. That happens in a democratic setup everywhere. My question is, how is it going to impact your job in Asian Paint or TCS or Wipro or Motilal Oswal or ICICI? It has got nothing to do with your job. You may have your political opinions. I have absolutely no problems with that. You may say X is right, Y is wrong, Z is totally right, P is totally wrong. Whatever it is, I completely respect that. This is democracy, and we are not here to discuss any
Yeah,
political
but then
matters.
it's not related. For me, to be honest, it's related to my job. It's not related to my job. So then I would maybe have to use the HR or try to, in a polite manner, turn down the question. How do you do that then? Since I don't know
Could you
how
just
to do
type your
that.
question? Divya, can you type your question in the chat box? You're not clearly audible. Can you, if you can type your question in chat box, probably I'll answer it in better way.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I also have a doubt that,
Ah,
as you mentioned, there is no effect or there is nothing to do with the job.
hmm.
So I think Divya also mentioned that thing. Can we turn down that question that
I'm
in a
coming to
polite?
that. I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that. That's what she wants to know. Okay, then I can answer this right away. This is about COVID. Because see, question on COVID is mandatory. Every person is going to ask you that. Yeah, Divya. Okay. चलो मैं answer करता हूँ. This is one way of answering. Another way of answering is the rightful answer will be please don't ask such questions. What relation it has got to do with my job? But no, you can't be so blunt, you can't be so direct. So what you have to say is, sir, I don't think this question is really relevant considering the position that I have applied for. I have my political views, but I want to abstain from answering the, or I would like to abstain from expressing my views in this particular forum. I don't think this forum is the right forum for expressing my political views. So maybe some other time we can discuss this, sir. Or haste haste bolna hai aapko. No, I can't answer that. How dare you ask me this question? No, please, not that way. You can say that, sir, according to me, it's a political question, and I would like to abstain from answering this question. This is not the right forum for this kind of question. Are you getting
So,
it?
sir, I
Yeah,
have a
Neeraj.
I have a question. Let's just take an instance wherein an interview is asking about the political opinion or just an opinion about the 370 Act that was cancelled out. So उसके बारे में. But let's suppose you are not more into politics and you don't have a proper opinion because you don't know most of the things. So in that case, what are we supposed to do? मतलब ऐसे ही turn down करना है question कि we have to be
बोलता हूँ
honest.
बोलता हूँ
Yes, sir.
See, this question might be irrelevant for Neeraj, you, for Bhavya, for Aditi, for Shreyas, for Divya, for Chanda. But for BMM students, if they are going in for a job in some news channel, are you getting it? न्यूज चैनल में किसी रिपोर्टर के जॉब के लिए या न्यूज रीडर के जॉब के लिए अगर वो जा रहे हैं, then it will be relevant for them to express their political views there and there. Because if you see all the news channels, I don't want to name any, every news channel is backed or is supporting some or the other political party in this country. Okay, so those who are applying for finance related job, BAF, BMS, BBI, BFM, and even for BSCIT, this question will not be relevant, and they can skip this question by saying that I would like to abstain from answering this particular question. This is not the right forum. But if I'm joining, say, Times Group, or I've been interviewed by Times Group for a position of a newsreader, which is possible for a BMM student, then he will have to express his political views in a diplomatic way. Now, if the question is asked about 370, BMM students, if you're there, please listen to me. If you have been asked about this Article 370 and COVID situation, then you have to give your answer that, okay, about Section 370, it is something which is related to Constitution of India, and the act the motion is being passed in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So something which is passed by the political system of the country, I have no choice but to support that. Clear? क्या बोला आपने? Are you for 370? नहीं बोला. Are you against 370? नहीं बोला. कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया के हिसाब से लोकसभा और राज्यसभा में ये पास हुआ है, उसका कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन का रिस्पेक्ट करना मेरा काम है एज ए सिटीजन ऑफ इंडिया. मैटर ओवर. Whether you support BJP or Congress, irrelevant. Absolutely irrelevant. Are you getting it? कोई आपको ये भी बोल सकता है, okay, our particular news media channel supports XYZ political party. So you will have to talk as if you are supporting, or you should talk in favor of a particular party, and you should always speak against a particular party. What should be your answer? इसका standardized answer देना impossible है. It will depend on, it will vary from individual to individual how you look at it. Okay, so ये मैं आपको नहीं बता पाऊंगा because हर एक का situation, like for example, getting that job is so important for me because my entire family is dependent on me. I have no choice but to get this job or take this job. So in that situation, I may say, yes sir, I will do it, and I may take the job. Somebody may think that come what may, I am not going to do something which is not really ethical for a journalist's post or a newsreader's post. Then maybe I'll say, I'm sorry, I'm not in for it. The question was, Neeraj, if you have been asked to support a particular political party as a newsreader, if you listen to the news channels, various news channels, every news channel you will see same story everybody is telling, but somebody is criticizing the particular political party and somebody is supporting the particular political party. So they may ask you to talk in that particular manner, wherein I may tell you that, Neeraj, you have to speak in favor of particular political party and you have to speak against a particular party or a person. Whether you will agree or no, ये individual choice है. इसके लिए मैं आपको, ये आपके खुद के ethics, आपका खुद का ज़मीर, आपका खुद का conscious आपको क्या बोलता है, yeah, that decision is yours. But interview के अंदर, if the questions are asked like Article 370 or reservation या ऐसे किसी controversial topic पे आता है, you have to say that it is something which is done as per the Constitution of India, and whatever is being done as per the Constitution of India, as a citizen of India, I respect that. और बाहर निकल आने का. What is your real political view? Please do not disclose it to anyone over there. Yeah. Then the another thing is creating a niche factor in you. Creating a niche factor. Niche factor क्या होता है? Niche factor ये होता है something which only you have, nobody else has got. Okay. Now, somebody will say, sir, tell me what is my niche factor. I wouldn't know that. Now, those who are on screen, I've been teaching them since last 2 years, but still I don't know what are their niche factors. I don't know. Okay, somebody may say Shreyas is good with analysis, Aditi is good with analysis, Rucha is good with analysis, Bhavya is good with analysis, Rajan is good with analysis. So what? सब लोग good है, तो उसमें niche factor क्या हो गया? Niche factor means it is something which you have yourself.